Supreme Court dismisses plea seeking cancellation of Term 2 board exams. Satluj Career Fest 2022. 5,000 plus students gain knowledge from over 300 Indian and international universities. 16-year-old R Praggnanandhaa stuns world number 1 Magnus Carlsen in 39 moves. Andhragovernment to help Indian students in Ukraine. Madras High Court dismisses PIL seeking NCERT pattern of education in Tamil Nadu government schools. Delhi High Court issues notice to state government in response to plea challenging live streaming of classrooms. REET 2022 exam to be conducted in July, says Chief Minister Govt. Gurugramuniversity to conduct offline exams despite protests by students. Good afternoon and a warm welcome. You're watching Education News Network, where we get you the latest developments in education at the top of the sun. This is Nitya reporting from ENN, and the daily stories are: the Supreme Court dismissed the petition seeking cancellation of offline examinations for CBSE Class 10 and 12 after hearing the arguments of the petitioner. The petition, which sought the cancellation of Term 2 board exams being conducted by the CBSE and educational boards, was heard yesterday. The petitioner had asked for the board examinations to be conducted in the same manner as they were conducted last year. A bench of Justice A.M. Khanwilkar, Justice Dinesh Maheshwari and Justice C.T. Ravikumar said to the petitioner that considering your petition means there is more confusion. The court added that by filing this application in the name of public interest litigation, the petitioner has already created a lot of confusion among the students and parents. The petitioner argued that the court had considered a similar petition last year too, and that the situation is more or less the same, adding that online classes have been going on but the courses have not been completed yet, and the students haven't gotten the chance to study regularly in schools. The court replied saying the board and the authorities related to the examination are also aware of things and that there is no point in interfering in this, while adding that the petition was not justified at all. The Satluj Career Fest was organized by Satluj Public School, Sector 4, Panchkula, with an aim of guiding the students of class 9 to 12 and their parents about various career opportunities. This was the second year that the event was hosted virtually, leading to not only a pan-India but international reach with student registrations from all over the world. Councillors and foreign representatives from over 300 universities, foreign and Indian, participated in the fest. Over 5,000 students represented 300 plus schools from India, including metros, Tier 2 and Tier 3 towns, and around the world. The prominent universities included University of Newcastle, Australia, Bradley University, Amity University, Australia, Teesside University, UK, Leeds Beckett University, UK, Florida Atlantic University, USA, Simon Fraser University, Canada, among several others. Among the prominent Indian ones were SRM University, Amity University, Chandigarh University, Lovely Professional University, to name a few. Key speakers at the Satluj Career Fest 2022 stressed on the need to imbibe technology and also on the need to develop entrepreneurial skills. Mr. Reet, Managing Director of Satluj Group of Schools, said, "After brainstorming internally, we realized that students in non-metro cities and smaller towns face a lack of opportunities when it comes to quality higher education options. Also, there's a lack of awareness about jobs and skills of the future. Thus, we decided to organize Satluj Career Fest to spread awareness. In the last 2 years, we have seen a complete change in the education of students because of the pandemic, which has led to online teaching. It has been hard on students also, as they have not been able to go to the schools, but learning hasn't stopped. Virtual education has become a norm this year, which was not there till last year, and has changed the way we educate our children. The inaugural session was on jobs and skills of future, pre and post-COVID. Mr. Vijay Vardhan, ex-Chief Secretary, Government of Haryana, Dr. Biswajit Saha, Director of CBSE, Tejveer Singh, Principal Secretary, Industries and Commerce, Government of Punjab, and Major Harsh Kumar, Secretary of NCERT, participated in the session. Dr. Biswajit Saha, Director of CBSE, said it was indeed praiseworthy that the school group is organizing this event so that decision-making capability is enhanced to upper level, so that there are a lot of options available. Major Harsh Kumar, Secretary of NCERT, while addressing the inaugural session, said, "Our focus should be on how to educate our children in this changing phase and difficult times of the pandemic. These 2 years have taught us a lot in education, and we must understand the change in the system and has given us a lot of opportunities to search ourselves. The basic thing of education is to be a good human being, Attitude determines how well you do in life, so attitude decides your altitude in life. Technology is just a tool to empower us and not overpower us. Last 2 years, we have adapted to the situation. We are rediscovering ourselves in national education policy, and policy makers have thought about use of technology, which was done much before the pandemic. He stressed on the use of local language to grow, and we have to understand the history of our country, he said. The other speakers at the Career Fest included Mr. Krit Sarai, co-chairman of Satluj Group of Schools, Mr. Vijay Vardhan, ex-Chief Secretary, Government of Haryana, and Mr. Tejveer Singh, Principal Secretary, Industries and Commerce, Government of Punjab. The panel discussion topics included future of work, investigation and acquisition of skill sets in a changing and globalized world, knowledge economy or the industrial era model or higher education in developing countries, evolution of Indian higher education and challenges faced pre and post-COVID, and new education pedagogy and career trends in the post-COVID world. Chess world number 1 Magnus Carlsen was defeated by 16-year-old Indian Grandmaster R Praggnanandhaa in the 8th round of the Airthings Masters, an online rapid chess tournament. The result of the Praggnanandhaa versus Magnus Carlsen game was the biggest upset of the tournament, as the young Indian Grandmaster defeated the Norwegian chess Grandmaster in 39 moves in a Tarash variation game on Monday to halt his run of 3 straight wins. For Praggnanandhaa, the win over Magnus Carlsen was his first against the Norwegian in any form of chess. Currently, the Indian Grandmaster lies in joint 12th spot after 8 rounds with 8 points. In the earlier rounds, he had registered a victory over Lev Aronian and had 2 draws and 4 defeats. Praggnanandhaa is the 5th youngest to become a Grandmaster. He first made it to the top after winning the World Youth Chess Championships Under-8 title in 2013, which earned him the FIDE Master title at the age of 7. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy on Wednesday wrote to External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar extending his support for bringing back Andhra's students from crisis-hit Ukraine. Reddy said in view of the current uncertainties and tensions in Ukraine, several students stranded in various colleges in that country have sought assistance from Andhra Pradesh to safely return home. His letter read, "I would like to bring to your kind notice that the government of Andhra Pradesh will extend all possible support to the government of India in repatriating students in Ukraine from Andhra. The state government is in constant contact with students, providing necessary support and assistance. The state government officials have been in touch with the Ministry of External Affairs and the Embassy on the evolving situation," he said, adding that, "I request the MEA officials concerned to reach out to Resident Commissioner Andhra Pradesh Bhavan in New Delhi or officials from my office for any assistance and support required for repatriating students belonging to Andhra Pradesh." Amidst the rising tensions between Ukraine and Russia, Air India operated a Boeing 787 aircraft to bring back Indians from the Eastern European country. On February 9th, Air India announced that it would operate 3 flights between India and Ukraine on February 22nd, 24th and 26th. The Madras High Court has dismissed the PIL seeking NCERT pattern of education in state-run schools. The PIL plea that was heard in the Madras High Court on Wednesday was filed by the Tamil Nadu government to introduce the National Council of Educational Research and Training pattern of education in state board schools. The plea to include NCERT in state schools was rejected by the first bench of Chief Justice M.N. Bhandari and Justice D. Bharata Chakravarti. The writ petition was filed by J.A. Joseph, who claimed himself as the founder-president of JJ Party, not yet registered by the Election Commission of India. He prayed for a direction to the state educational authorities to adopt the NCERT syllabus from elementary to higher secondary in all government and government-aided schools to enhance education to meet all central and other state governments' entrance, qualifying and employment exams based on his representations. He said that the existing Samachir Kalvi system did not help students clear competitive examinations such as the IIT JEE and CLAT exams. Dismissing the petition, the bench said that it was a policy decision to be taken by the Tamil Nadu government. The Delhi High Court has issued a notice to the Delhi government and others in response to a petition challenging the installation of CCTV cameras inside government school classrooms and the subsequent live streaming of such video material to third parties on Tuesday. For further hearing, the division bench has listed the matter for March 30, 2022. The installation of 1.5 lakh CCTV cameras within government and private school classrooms, as well as the broadcast of live stream footage from such cameras to unauthorized individuals, has been challenged by the petition. It asserts that the state government's decision is in violation of Articles 14, 19 and 21 of the Constitution of India. The petition pointed to the major privacy violations in the contested judgment, namely absence of consent for CCTV camera installation, live streaming without consent, absence of data protection regime, and concerns about storing their children's video footage. Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot, while presenting his fourth budget for the year 2022 to 2023, said that the REET exam will be conducted in the month of July 2022. The Rajasthan government has also increased the number of posts for the REET recruitment from 32,000 to 62,000. It has also said that the examination fees will not be charged again from the candidates who had given the exam earlier. Chief Minister Gehlot said that the facilities which were given earlier during the REET exam will be given again. The state government had given the facility of free travel in roadways and private buses during the exam. This time also the facility will be given. Presenting the budget in the Rajasthan Assembly, Gehlot announced the implementation of the Indira Gandhi Urban Employment Guarantee Scheme. From next year, 100 days of employment will be available in urban areas on the lines of Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, for which a budget of Rs 800 crores has been proposed. The government is also planning to upgrade the secondary schools to senior secondary schools and will open around 1,000 English medium schools in urban and rural areas. Refusing to meet the students' demand of conducting online exams, the Gurugramuniversity on Wednesday decided to go ahead with offline examinations in the best interest of students. The decision was taken at a special meeting held under the chairmanship of Vice-Chancellor Dinesh Kumar. All the deans, heads of departments and principals of its affiliated colleges participated in the meeting. An official said, based on the suggestions of everyone in the meeting and keeping in mind the quality of education in the interest of students, it was decided that the examinations would be conducted as per the guidelines given by the university earlier. In a message to the students, the Vice-Chancellor said the question is not about the examination, but the importance of getting a degree. It is related to the future and life of thousands of students. That is why we have taken the decision keeping in mind the future for the students. That's all for today. Thank you for watching Education News Network. For more such videos, do log on to our website, theann.com, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Signing off, this is Nitya.